Alright, so say we just chose crosshatch. Okay. Just lower it down what we can here. Remember, this is a duplicate layer as well. Okay, so what we can do is bring this original up and just lower the opacity, just so it mixes with the layer beneath. So you just get a little more of that romantic fresco look, or whatever you're looking for. Okay. And actually, man, those flourishes work like everywhere, so literally, if you know what you're doing. So let's just put one in the background here. Maybe not the best color. Why don't we choose a different foreground color first? Yeah, maybe a little more like this. Okay. Alright, so we're just putting that in the background on its own layer. And I should probably see if I can find something that's actually from Spain. Would be really cool. Oh yeah, this would work. You know, bring this in. Might be getting too busy, but you know, a lot of artistic designs are purposely busy. As long as you do it on purpose and you can still synergize the elements, well, that's, you know, big part of it. Creativity, it's up to you. Now, see what happened? We got to go back. I didn't press within here. We got to make sure we're clicking within the selection, then we can move it over. You can maybe do things like skew. So I'm pressing Control. We can, you know, do funky things to it like that. Make it a little more abstract. Maybe lower our size down. And we can actually maybe just run that same filter just like this. Of course, I recommend to actually, let's go back. Right when you bring it in, before you make any adjustments, let's move forward one step. Duplicate the layer. Back it up before you do anything. I'll just move a little too fast here. Where are the stones? 6 crates. Here we go. Zorg, I'm working on it. Alright, so we can run that filter again just by doing that. Alright, and we can duplicate, actually go back a step again. Alright, before the filter, and then duplicate this, then you can run the filter, and then you can change the blend mode or lower the opacity. So actually we want to get this a little lighter maybe. Okay, that's better right there. That's good. That's not bad either. Yeah, nice. Okay, lower that effect just a little. And actually you can bring in other like flowers and foreground objects. Maybe put like some vines up here. Let's see. Architecture, some great stuff out there. A harp, yeah, maybe not for this image, but I used this before. Let's bring it in. Nice and arty. Select inverse. It's up to you. Okay, we still got some more white going on here, so we just right click, select similar. Okay. Control T. Just make that smaller. Okay, delete. Control X. So we're just kind of having a montage going on here. It's kind of busy, but that's okay, because we're kind of meaning for it to be busy. And of course what we can do is just give us more of a color theme, just to synergize and glue those elements a little more together. Make it a little more red, maybe a little more warm towards yellow. Just visualizing things as we go, just eyeballing things without making it cheesy. Okay. Oh, actually that kind of works. Yeah. And okay. Of course, we could try changing the blend mode. We can even do, once we're done, overall filter and then change the blend mode on that. Alright, maybe lower the opacity just a little bit. Small things like that add up. You know, this owl wouldn't be that bad, just to make it more of a fantasy. Oops. Let's go to select color range and see how good we can get this pretty fast. Okay, just bring up the fuzziness, get that white owl. Want to make sure you get the bulk of it there with solid selected edges. Alright, may not be perfect, but for our purposes, just work with me on our limited time here. Yeah, we might want to bring his eyes in, although that can be a little spooky. Oops. Yeah, just go ahead and okay, work with me after this one. Just go ahead and add his eyes in there. So get your selection, take your time, but we got to keep moving forward so you can get the design process and things I'm doing, you know, more creative ideas for you down. But take your time on selections, especially if you're going to use them, get them good. But we're just going to have to move on from here. We're taking it as is. Okay, get Mr. Owl down here. And there's just so many things you can do. There's so many random elements that you could put in that are similar in theme that you can make work. Let's put them below the color balance. See how it fits in better like that. I still want to see if there's something else. Actually, this would work too. We don't want to do similar because it's going to get that stuff discontiguous. I was bringing this monarch butterfly. Actually, she can have the wings. We've done that before. I've done it before in designs. Okay. Let's just Control 0. Lower it down a bit. See what we have so far. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it starts adding up, you know.
Hey, you know, Adrian, you know, I can't beat them. But what we can do is, maybe throw in another one of those flourishes. Let's do that, you know. Yo, where's the brushes? Alright.
Okay, did I create a new layer? Let's see. Okay, oops. Make sure it's within the realm here of our document. Maybe put it beneath that stoneway layer. Okay. We could even put, you know, a little bit of drop shadow on. Just help it stand out more if you wanted to. Okay. So I think you get the idea. I wanted to do something more like with a Spanish background because of her rich Latin red theme going on, but romance languages. But this close enough. Actually started with an Asian theme. So you could take just these elements and mix and match them. So you could take some of this stuff, put in a desert theme, put in more desert elements like I've got. Alright, so I'm just going to stop it there for this edition of PSD Monthly. This is Ryan Williams, and if we didn't get to everything, that's fine. You got all kinds of new ideas to work with. So have fun with Photoshop, and we'll see you next month.